Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Ironman profile. Apology for no uploads the last couple days and like the almost month before that. Just been ridiculously busy and I've been playing, but just like little things happening. And today's a big thing though, which I'm really excited for. I got a crazy drop and I wanted to follow it up with some mining stuff afterwards, but we're going to start with some fishing because we got something we've been looking for basically since the Backwater Bayou came out. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Leave a like and subscribe. This should be a fun one. Super quickly though, if you do ever find yourself checking out on the Hypixel store, whether it's for an upcoming or ongoing fire sale or the seasonal bundle over at Taylor's shop, whatever it may be, don't forget to use my career code on checkout. It is code Zach, spelled just like my name, ZACH. If you type in that on checkout, you actually save 5% on your purchase. It's a great way to support myself and the channel, and I do greatly appreciate everyone using my code. You guys are the best. But without further ado, let's jump right into today's episode. Okay. I literally just joined the party with this guy who I was fishing with yesterday because he is non-hotspot fishing for a Tiny shed. And I've been here for like 2 seconds. No joke. Can I see like the warp message? Like, he warped me, showed me the spot. I was fishing close to the void. I literally threw like 3 casts in this water block, and I got a Tiny shed. That is genuinely disgusting. I feel so bad. He's at 341 Tiny boas. That is genuinely absurd. I'm at 268. Good luck, man. I'm wishing you luck. I am leaving the bayou for the time being after this. That is genuinely absurd. Our Tiny shed, this thing's worth 176 mil. It took me way too long to get. Apologies to this dude, though. I actually feel bad. He, like, warps me in. I just drop it right away. To be fair, though, it was my own Tiny so, I guess there's that. The only thing I'm missing, arguably, from the Bayou is Troubled Bubbles. I don't have any of them. I wanted to get 2. Don't have either. So that's a little unfortunate, but we do have a Tiny shed, which we can now use to craft the Titan line, which grants +2 double hook chance. It's quite expensive. It's worth 208 mil. Obviously, the bulk of that, though, is the shed itself. Then we have the Bayou Water Orb, which I should have everything to craft. Yeah, I definitely do. I have all the stuff back on my island, like the poison samples and the water orbs. And then it's a stack of enchanted lily pads, which I have like 5,600 of those. So let's go craft it. That is so absurd. I genuinely feel bad. I'm so sorry to this dude. I hope he gets it soon. Actually, free him. Okay, so let's not waste this thing for too long. I want to craft the Titan line right away, get my Skyblock XP, slap it on my rod, all that good stuff, because now I'm going to be heading over to the Crimson Isle and kind of beginning a long journey of lava fishing. I still have a lot of work to do on all those bestiaries that came out in the update, like Ragnarok. I'm only at 27. We got Fiery Scuttlers. This one's going to take a while. I'm at 65 of 400. Similar situation with the Fireproof Witch and Fried Chicken. Just haven't done as much lava fishing as I have, obviously, Bayou fishing. But yeah, let's go and grab out a water orb really quickly. Grab one of these, and then I need, what, a poison sample? Got that here. Beautiful. That should be everything we need. Also, our extra tiki mask from yesterday. That's pretty insane, too. But let's go ahead and do Recipe Titan Line. Let's see. So we need the Bayou Water Orb, which we should have everything for by a lot. I have a ton of busted belt buckles, old leather boots, just from how long it took me to get the Moby Duck book. Then alligator skins we're chilling on. Poison samples we have a bunch. Bronze bowls, torn cloths, rusty coins, and the water orb. So let's craft that. Beautiful. And obviously we do have the lily pads. So let's go ahead and craft it. Tiny shed, the RNG drop that took me way too long to get, and I forgot to grab out a stack of enchanted lily pads. This took too long to get. I want to put in the items myself. Bayou Water Orb, the shed, Titan line. This thing is insane. +2 double hook chance is actually an absurd stat, and it goes in the line spot. And the other best line in the game is 10 fishing speed. So I'll happily choose this over that. There we go. Titan line crafted. That is ridiculous. Let's go Warp Museum really quickly. I think it should give me 7 Skyblock XP roughly. So let's slap that in there. Oh, 8. Okay, I will take it. And it should be somewhere back here. This thing is not staying in the museum for too long. There we go. Happy I got the XP. And now if I call up Roddy really quickly, which I should have him. There he is. I'm going to go ahead and slap this on my Hellfire rod. And in fact, I want to take off my hotspot hook. And we're going to go ahead and put this onto there. We'll take off the speedy line and put on the Titan line. And that's basically like a maxed out rod. This rod is basically maxed. Besides, I need 2 more stars on it, and then obviously the newer tier 7 enchants. I luck the C7 spike took 7, but I'm missing like Piscary. I think there's like a charm maybe. There's a few other max enchants I need to get, but this thing is looking pretty insane. So let's grab that out, and the speedy line is going to be put aside for a little while, but that is ridiculous. Finally have a Titan line. That took way too long to get. Okay, the drops are not stopping. Is the next day. I just killed a Ragnarok that I fished up, and I actually just dropped a Chain of the Ends of Time, which is probably the worst drop from a Ragnarok, to be honest. If we go ahead and look at the drop pool, Lava Sea Creatures, Ragnarok, we have Brimstone Handle, which we already have, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a Flaming Flay. Then there's Chains of the Ends of Time, which does increase your Charm enchant level by 1 from Charm 5 to Charm 6. And then Burnt Text. We do already have a Burnt Text. Kind of crazy that we have all the drops within 29 kills. It's a little shameless, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to slap this thing onto my Hellfire Rod. It doesn't actually benefit me. The enchant does increase your chance to find higher tier trophy fish, and we are already at Diamond Trophy Hunter. But still really cool to get. Anything extra is basically just going to get shoved into a chest, so happy to have it. If we go ahead and slap it into an anvil, I believe I do have charm on this, so that'll be charm 6, another rainbow enchant. I guess it was already rainbow before, so it was kind of lying to me, but there we go. You'll love to see it. And now I need to figure out where Alatham just went, because he just sent cords. But yeah, I've been doing some lava fishing now, obviously, since we have almost every single drop I want from the Backwater Bayou. You could argue I do want Trouble Bubbles. That is something I might have to circle back around for, but for the time being, this will have to do. I'll take a chain at the ends of time, though. That's pretty cool. Stepping away from fishing for a little bit, I have a lot of mining stuff I need to get done, like an actual ton. So first and foremost, I haven't had my forge going for the last couple days, and that needs to change. Basically what I'm missing out on for more skeleton keys, I do have one. We'll see if we can use this thing today, but I have 3 umber plates, 2 tungsten plates. I'm lacking on mithril heavily. Like, I can't make any more. I'm all out of enchant mithril, so I'm going to go toss myself in front of the mithril wall that I usually choose to mine at, this one right here. And I'm just going to mine. I'm just going to go crazy. Need to check my tree, though, to make sure it is suiting. And then, yeah, I just want to try and fill up my forge, or at least get enough mithril for a few mithril plates, to say the least. So I'll probably be here for like half an hour, if I had to guess, on this wall. And then after this, I also need to get some stuff for some Glacite amalgamation, because I do have more refined umber and refined tungsten. I just have no Glacite amalgamation. And for that, I think I'm missing some peridot. I think that's all I'm missing, just some fine peridot. So that shouldn't take long either, but need to get my forge going. If we ever want to get our hands on this locket or a frostbitten die, we are going to need our hands on a ton of these materials. So yeah, mithril is the first. I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully this doesn't take me too long, and I should be done with this in no time, and then we can go hunting for a Vanguard corpse. Okay, I should be all good on mithril for the time being. I just mined a ton. I have my forge mostly full, saving a slot here. And then if we go and look in here, I have over 3,000 enchant mithril. I'll probably mine some more later, though. You just go through it so fast. Also, I don't know where all my tungsten went. When the mine fiestas happened, I finished with the same amount of umber as I do tungsten. And I guess from all the keys I've been doing, I just keep getting way more umber than tungsten. I don't know why, but yeah, just happens. So it is what it is. We'll need some more tungsten at some point, but for the time being, I need to head back into the Glacite tunnels for the first time in a little while, and we need to mine ourselves some peridot for some Glacite amalgamations, and then hopefully we also get a Vanguard along the way. That would be super nice. Can't believe these things are down to 26 mil. I would just spam by a ton of them if I could, but obviously we're on Ironman, so it is what it is. But yeah, in terms of our gemstones, so we need onyx. We have plenty of onyx. We're good on aquamarine for the time being, good on citron. We need peridot. Yeah, and I should have enough enchant Glacite to last me a good bit. That actually won't last me that good of a bit, but it'll last me more than the peridot will. So time to get mining, and hopefully we get a Vanguard. Okay, after hunting for way too long, I finally got my hands on a Vanguard. Let me see if I can get my scrap here really quickly. I cannot, is what it is. Let's head on down here. We do have a skeleton key on me, and I actually have some mithril plates in the forge, so hopefully we'll have some more in the coming days, but let's see if we can get anything good. First, let me clear out my inventory a little bit, because surely it just fills up with lockets and stuff. He profited, not terrible, but let's see if we can also do the same. So I got my drill out. Let me make sure I swap to Glacite Golem. Here we go. Give us the goods. Boom. Oh, the gold always teases me. 2 refined titanium, citron crystal, peridot crystal, some fine peridot, suspicious scrap, minus 18 mil. Not a good look, but it is what it is. I'll take the crystals, I suppose, especially the peridot. Honestly, I need like an infinite amount of those, so it's all good. And maybe the citron one will be useful for the forging update. But yeah, that's our Vanguard corpse for the day. Unfortunately, nothing amazing, but at least we got our forge back going again, and at least we got to use that key, because I've been sitting on that key for a little too long. So, as I was saying, I have my forge chugging away. I got some mithril plates in here. I should have a bunch of enchant mithril to kind of keep this thing going for a bit. I do. I was mining a bit more tungsten and umber as well, so we're kind of looking good on all the forge stuff, and then obviously a bunch of things already forged up, like some mithril, or some umber and tungsten plates. Need to do another batch of golden plates soon, probably some more diamonds, chilling on titanium, so it's just always a little bit of everything. And then in terms of this peridot, actually, I don't think I'm anywhere close to... Okay, I'm not too far away. Jeez, I actually mined a lot more peridot the last couple days than I thought. Or I guess I also just got a bunch from that corpse. But I need 2.5 million, obviously, to start a perfect peridot, so I'm going to make sure I kind of get that ready. I do have the citron. I have a forge slot opening in half an hour, so I'll probably throw the citron in there. And then I'll make sure I get all the peridot ready for whenever something else finishes. Probably one of these refined mithril. So we should have those done the next time you guys see my forge. But yeah, overall, not terrible. Also went through a ton of umber and tungsten keys today. I just had a ton of these saved up from Vanguard corpses we've had recently. Like, I think I had 9 umber keys when I started, and I think I also used like 7 tungsten. Literally didn't get anything, just some suspicious crap. So, and some blue goblin eggs, which hugely helpful for me, right? I almost have enough for a whole nother blue goblin omelet, which might be just funny to have, I'm gonna be honest, or for another drill, you never know. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today's video. Currently, it is Mare Diana, so I'm gonna go get busy on that, and I'm gonna be honest, I've already done some, and the luck is continuing. For some reason, we're just getting tons of drops right now. That's why I really wanted to do that Vanguard, and I honestly need to do some nucleus runs soon too, because our RNG has been a little broken, to say the least. Tightened the boa shed, and the tiki mask the other day, and then a few things during Diana that you guys will have to wait and see for hopefully tomorrow. Trying to get back into posting regularly, just been playing, and not much has been happening. Or something will happen, and I'm like, okay, I should save that for a whole nother video. Like, I had all these Diana clips, but I was like, I'll make a Diana dedicated video. So yeah, apologies about that. And then we also have to get ready for Mare Derpy. I have a ton of coal to mine, and I want to do some powder grinding, some nucleus runs. We have a lot of stuff to do. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to use code Zach if you do ever find yourself checking out on the Hypixel store. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and peace out.